काले प्रारंभित लग्नापेक्षया निर्विघ्नेन वर्तमानाप्त्यर्थं महादुर्गा पूजाङ्गविषये महादुर्गायै नमः इदन्देव्यायामि महादुर्गायै नमः आवाहयामि आसनं समर्पयामि उपचारिकः स्नानं समर्पयामि स्नानानन्तरं बुद्धाचमनं समर्पयामि वस्त्राभरणार्थमिकविध गन्धां धारयामि गन्धक्षोभरणकरणार्थमरिद्राचूर्णमरिद्रा कुङ्कुमं समर्पयामि मालां समर्पयामि पुष्पाणि पूजयामि ओम देवी नमः ओम दुर्गायै नमः ओम दुर्गायै नमः आकाशकात्रियाय नमः वासुदेवहित्यै नमः दिव्यमानि ऊर्जदाय नमः दिव्यामृतराय नमः कृष्णारुणमाय नमः कृष्णाय नमः शङ्करसमबालदारण्ये नमः महाचक्रदारण्ये नमः दिव्यलायुधराय नमः त्रिलोकरक्षण्ये नमः महिषासुरनाशन्ये नमः प्रसन्नाय नमः प्रेत्याय नमः जयाय नमः शङ्कराभयप्रदाय नमः कान्ताय नमः क्षमाय नमः दयाय नमः अंधनाथन निर्मः मोहनाथन निर्मः दक्षिणाथन निर्मः व्याधिनाथन निर्मः दुर्गा निर्मः शरण्या निर्मः भक्तवत्सला निर्मः शिगा निर्मः शास्त्रचक्ररक्षका निर्मः सागरगिरिरक्षका निर्मः सर्वकार्य सिद्धिप्रदायका निर्मः नानाविध अनुमोदनपुष्पाणिपूजां समर्पयामि निवेद्यं प्रोक्ष्य ओं भवतु
सर कैमरा
मैडम
सर कैमरा सर कैमरा सर
कैमरा तो कर रहा है
whatever is happening anywhere in the world to our people at a fraction of the cost. But the health scenario is changing aggressively towards a new entity called the non-communicable diseases. The diabetes, the heart problems occurring at younger age, growing at the rate of 20%. And then more importantly, what we are talking about today is oncology, the cancer. Cancers again occurring at young age, and the pitiable part is that the patients come to...
ready madam.
He will wait till you're finished.
Yeah, okay, ready madam. Can we start, sir? Just walk. Just walk inside.
Thank you. Thank you all very much. Suppliers from day one, the first CT scan of Apollo was from Siemens. I am happy. Now they have a great technology for this PET CT. We have that technology with us. So we hope the technology as it improves, the company that does the best is what we would use for our patients.
ओम कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारी धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् महादुर्गा नमः कर्पूर आनन्दमङ्गल नीरानन्दं दर्शयामि नीराजनं आजमन्यं
मैडम கொஞ்சம் முன்னாடி வாங்க
சார்
Shankar, move. Just wait, no?
Today is another day for Apollo to continuously improve, to give better or more precise care for the patients who trust and come to us. You know, the patients not only from within the country, more than 100 odd countries come to us, especially for cancer management. This disease is growing rapidly. This is one of the NCDs, and the World Economic Forum said by 2020 it will show its ugly head. By 2030, 70% of the deaths will be from NCDs. And the cost for treatment of NCDs, they said, will be $30 trillion. And our share will be $5 trillion. $5 trillion, our share is going to be almost more than 50% of the GDP. Can we afford this? We can't. But I think with the cooperation of the media, the public and the private cooperation, we can make a very significant impact in tackling this tsunami of NCDs, especially the cancer. If we take sufficient steps, we can prevent several deaths from cancer. The British Prime Minister 6 weeks ago said they are going to attempt in the next decade and a half 4 out of 5 preventable deaths in cancer. I think we need to do more, because I think we have in a very short time, in 30 years, we are doing what the rest of the world is doing in practically anything that's happening in the medical field. That is because we have doctors with tremendous talent, which they have adopted and made a significant impact in giving the best possible care. Apollo has always provided the best infrastructure, and the most important is the diagnostic tools. And then we are now moving on to Watson and artificial intelligence, all this with single purpose. How can we give precise medicine for that patient and give the maximum relief or cure for him? The cure comes in if the patient comes in stage 1, stage 2. Will you all cooperate with us? If you bring the awareness to people on saying they should find out the state of their health, they should go to their doctor, they should come to Apollo when we have got these preventive health checkups, and then say, please give me a certificate saying that I am well, or is there something that I can get corrected. I think this is done. We can detect disease early, we can detect diabetes and control it, we can detect this so-called terrible Asian heart disease where people with 24 and 25. I think the other day, one of your newspapers put in the front page that after the marriage, the bride never got up. To see the Ashwini star, she didn't get up, and they did a postmortem, it was an acute MI. So this is happening every day. 600 to 900 incidents of heart is happening every day. Unfortunately, they do not know that it's a heart incident, and they are not able to reach the hospitals. We have announced saying Apollo, never sleeps. What we meant by saying Apollo never sleeps is our doctors, our technology, our theatres and backup staff is available 24/7, because the disease doesn't come only in working hours. So we are prepared, and I hope people will know that at 1 o'clock in the morning, if they have a slight discomfort in the chest, they should come to us. If suppose they are rubbing their chest and find there is a small lump, they should not neglect, they should immediately come to us. We have the tools, diagnostics, and most importantly, experienced staff who can make a diagnosis. And again, if the diagnosis is made in cancer in stage 1, stage 2, it is cure. It is not only cure. If patients come to us in advance, we have to do a diagnosis, surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, and even bone marrow transplantation. Even then, lot of suffering and lot of expenditure. So if they come to us early, we do robotic surgery. You know, we are the only institution which has got 5 robots. With the robotic surgery, if you do, the surgery is very accurate, and the surgeon is able to take off all the cancer possible, and then the recovery for the patient will be excellent. So if they come in stage 1, stage 2, please tell everybody that if they come in early stage, cancer is curable. This is not my word. The international faculty, when they came, they gave us recommendation saying cancer is curable. So I think that word you must ring in everybody's mind. If they come early for a checkup, we can detect the cancer. If they come early, we can find out the risk factor for heart disease or for stroke, and then and cure them. So we have a lot of things. This is where, from day one, we insisted on giving an excellent infrastructure for our medical staff to enable them to give the best possible care. This is how they have, whatever they do, they are doing equivalent to the best centers anywhere in the world. The first CT scan was Siemens, because that was the best that time. Today I'm happy to say the best PET CT that's available in the world today is from Siemens. We congratulate them for developing this technology, and all our doctors are excited that they are getting state-of-the-art PET CT. We'll continue to provide technological backup for them. We have already given them what's called the Watson to enable from the various experiences what is the best possible line of treatment for them. And we are also instituting what's called the artificial intelligence along with our IT, so that our own Asian heart disease could be analyzed and given the best possible answer. So this is what the patient wants. Patient wants the best possible treatment, and our effort is towards that goal in giving the patient and living up to his trust. May I again repeat saying media and the government can play an equal role which we can't play. You know, telling people about the awareness and prevention. You know, these two words if you can carry and ask them saying, in 2 hours we are able to do a complete health check. They can come to for their health check and find out if they are normal, it's nice. We probably may give them an ice cream if they are not diabetics. But we will certainly give them a shake hand and say, wonderful, your health is good, keep it up, and see us after 2 or 3 years to monitor your health. So I think we have done everything that's possible, but it can be very fruitful if the cooperation of the media, the government, and the healthcare providers all work towards this goal to face this huge challenge from tsunami of NCDs. I call it tsunami of NCDs. It's not my word. In the World Economic Forum, it said 70% of the deaths will be from NCDs. And the cost burden of NCDs is going to be $30 trillion for the world, and for India's share it's going to be $4.8 trillion, which is going to be more than 50% of GDP. So I think there is other way, and the other way is the patient can live, they don't have to spend this kind of money, and there will be happiness in their home with all of our efforts. We will be with the patient, and we want you to inform them that there are many things that are available at Apollo, newer technologies which can give precision and will give the best outcomes and best possible treatments for their problems. God bless.
Coming 29th, the Honorable Medical Examiner is instructed in the Apollo Hospital.
Today is about cancer. Today is about oncology and we will do some other time. All the process is in place, so we don't have to worry. Today is about cancer. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please join us for lunch. Please join us for brunch.
There has never been any hesitation from us. We have always stated that we gave the best mark to the best. We stand for any scrutiny. Today, you all celebrate 25th anniversary of Apollo Cancer Hospital, done by the former Prime Minister, Dev Gowda. God bless.